a bit different. Anyway, these are the Security Breach action figures by Funko. Oh look, a tiny recycling bin. I'm pretty sure that's completely unrelated. Alright, first up, Glamrock Freddy. And I have a few complaints with this figure. Complaint number 1, his head looks like Funtime Freddy. Complaint number 2, they give him 2 rows of teeth and not 4 fangs in each corner. Complaint number 3, his pads go down instead of up. Complaint number 4, his bracelets are supposed to be spiked. Complaint number 5, for some reason both of his hands are clawed. I mean, I get the left hand, it's to hold his microphone, but the right hand? He doesn't hold anything in that hand. Complaint number 6, he looks too skinny. He doesn't look like he's been hitting the gym. He looks like he's been just taking a leisurely walk outside every day. Anyway, aside from all those complaints, a few positives I could give him are that the build quality is actually pretty good. I do like the joints are black, so they actually blend in better. And his paint job is actually pretty nice. But other than that, he definitely looks kind of terrible. Anyway, next up, Glamrock Chica. And I have a few complaints with this figure. Complaint number 1, her head is just FNAF 1 Chica, but painted white and given a swish and a bow. Complaint number 2, her pads go down instead of up. Complaint number 3, her bracelets are supposed to be spiked. This feels way too familiar. And complaint number 4, her few details are missing on her torso. I mean, at least they give her a different instrument from what other Chicas have had. This is because they haven't had instruments. They've had cupcakes in the past. Well, I mean, unless you count Rockstar Chica. And at least the claw hand makes sense. She can look like she's playing it. Other than that, this figure also falls into the same trap as poor Glamrock Freddy. Next! Alright, third up, Roxanne Wolf, the replacement of Foxy. Alright, complaint time. Her head is just Wave 2 Funtime Foxy painted gray. Complaint number 2, her shoulder pads go down instead of up. Complaint number 3, her bracelets, as well as her belt and her choker, don't have spikes on them. And complaint number 4, she's missing a few parts on her torso. And also complaint number 5, I think she's supposed to be a little bit darker purple than this. We'll have to check that, and if she is, I'll just invalidate that claim. So after doing some testing, i.e. Photoshop, it looks like the figure is slightly darker than the official model. Anyway, complaint number 6. She can't really hold her instrument that well. I mean, yeah, you can kind of get it like that, but in any other position, she's just gonna drop it. Well, at least the paint job's alright. Anyway, next. Last but not least, Montgomery Gator. And he actually looks pretty good. He's an original character, so I think they actually made a new mold for him. And they actually included spikes on his belt and bracelets. But that doesn't mean that he gets off so lightly. I still have a few complaints. Complaint number 1, his pads are actually pointing down instead of upwards. Complaint number 2, yes, they did add spikes, but wow, they are pointy. That's why I'm pretty sure they took them off the other ones. Complaint number 3, turn them around to the back, and you'll see, wow, that is the worst paint job I have ever seen on an official figure. Actually, that's how the real thing looks. I guess it doesn't translate well. And also, if you lift up his glasses, which are supposed to be painted orange and not all black, you can see he just has purple eyes with no pupils in them. In fact, if I get another one of these figures, I'm actually going to cut off the glasses just to have it be creepy. Anyway, aside from those, he's actually the best one we've actually seen so far. So congratulations, Funko, you did it. Round of applause. Yes, I have one of those. So, what are my thoughts on the line? Well, I've praised every single other Funko FNAF thing I've reviewed, but, well, I think I finally found one I can tear apart. From the reused models to the inaccurate details, it's not that great. These things really are the Paper Mario sticker star of official FNAF merch. Plus the cherry on top of this crap sundae, they got rid of the buildable figure. I mean, that was the best part. Anyway, the one-word verdict I have to give to this whole line: recycled. And they get the recycle bin. There. I'm going to bed.